1. Which adult learning principle is most applicable when preparing candidates for the NAT? A. Pedagogy-focused repetition. B. Andragogy with experiential learning. C. Memorization without context. D. Passive listening. 2. When evaluating a NAT preparatory program, which method provides the most reliable data on effectiveness? A. Anecdotal feedback from participants. B. Pre- and post-test performance analysis. C. Attendance records only. D. General participant satisfaction surveys. 3. What is the main purpose of integrating mentorship into NAT preparation courses? A. To fulfill regulatory requirements. B. To provide personalized guidance and enhance problem-solving skills. C. To reduce teaching workload. D. To encourage social interaction. 4. Which communication strategy is most effective for explaining complex NAT problem-solving techniques to adult learners? A. Using technical jargon extensively. B. Breaking down problems with step-by-step examples. C. Rapid-fire questioning. D. Reading directly from textbooks. 5. Which factor is essential for regulatory compliance in NAT test preparation programs? A. Offering practice exams only. B. Maintaining accurate records of attendance, assessments, and outcomes. Providing unverified study materials. D. Avoiding documentation. 6. In developing a curriculum for NAT preparation, what is the first critical step? A. Selecting textbooks. B. Conducting a needs assessment to identify learning gaps. C. Scheduling mock exams. D. Planning final assessments. 7. Which evaluation technique best measures a student's applied reasoning skills for the NAT? A. Multiple choice tests alone. B. Peer feedback. C. Scenario-based problem-solving assessments. D. Self-reflection surveys. 8. When mentoring a NAT candidate, what approach best promotes independent analytical thinking? A. Providing direct solutions to all problems. B. Guiding candidates through structured problem-solving exercises. C. Focusing on rote memorization of formulas. D. Limiting discussions to theory. 9. Which adult learning theory emphasizes connecting new knowledge to prior experiences? A. Pedagogy. B. Andragogy. C. Eutagogy. D. Didactics. 10. What is a key component of ethical practice in NAT preparation programs? A. Sharing copyrighted materials without permission. B. Ensuring test integrity and fairness. C. Allowing unsupervised access to official exams. D. Encouraging shortcuts to success. 11. Which instructional method is most effective for teaching time management strategies for the NAT? A. Lecture-based instruction only. B. Interactive exercises with timed practice questions. C. Reading strategies from a textbook. D. Passive observation. 12. When designing assessment tools for NAT preparation, what ensures validity? A. Aligning assessments with defined learning objectives. B. Using only multiple choice questions. C. Setting strict time limits only. D. Subjective grading without rubrics. 13. How can mentors help candidates adhere to ethical test-taking standards? A. Ignoring minor infractions. B. Modeling ethical behavior and reviewing consequences of malpractice. C. Allowing unsupervised practice of official exam questions. D. Focusing solely on high scores. 14. Which method best supports understanding of NAT quantitative reasoning? A. Memorizing formulas only. B. Solving real-world problem scenarios interactively. C. Listening to lectures without practice. D. Reading solutions without attempt. 15. What component ensures continuous improvement of a NAT preparatory course? A. Fixed curriculum with no changes. B. Regular feedback, evaluation, and curriculum updates. C. Avoiding student input. D. Limiting practice tests. 16. Which communication technique ensures candidate comprehension of challenging NAT concepts? A. Rapid-fire questioning. B. Checking understanding through paraphrasing and examples. C. Providing written instructions only. D. Avoiding feedback. 17. How do reflective practice exercises benefit NAT candidates? A. Reducing course duration. B. Promoting self-assessment and critical thinking. C. Ensuring rote memorization. D. Improving handwriting for written exams. 18. Which method is most effective for assessing time management skills during NAT simulations? A. Oral questioning. B. Timed practical exercises with observation. C. Multiple choice exams only. D. Group discussion without measurement. 19. What principle supports effective adult learning in NAT preparation? A. Passive listening. B. Active engagement and problem solving. C. Repetition without context. D. Limiting content to theory. 20. When designing NAT curriculum content, which step ensures compliance with testing standards? A. Selecting popular topics only. B. Aligning topics with official exam competencies. C. Increasing the number of practice questions arbitrarily. D. Avoiding formal assessment. 21. Which strategy reduces miscommunication when explaining NAT problem-solving strategies? A. Encouraging questions and confirming understanding. B. Giving instructions quickly without checks. C. Avoiding candidate feedback. D. Providing verbal instructions only. 22. In mentoring, how can mentors effectively track candidate progress? A. Informal observation only. B. Structured performance tracking, portfolios, and mock exam results. C. Peer feedback without mentor input. D. Annual written exams only. 23. What principles should guide NAT assessment design for adult learners? A. Memorization only. B. Measuring applied reasoning and decision-making skills. C. Subjective grading without rubrics. D. Limiting feedback. 24. Which learning approach improves retention of NAT verbal reasoning strategies? A. Reading practice passages repeatedly. B. Scenario-based exercises and guided discussions. C. Listening to lectures without application. D. Using unrelated examples. 25. How does mentorship support ethical test preparation for NAT candidates? A. Providing shortcuts to improve scores. B. Reinforcing integrity, fairness, and proper study methods. C. Allowing unsupervised access to practice exams. D. Focusing only on speed. 26. Which evaluation technique offers both formative and summative insights for NAT candidates? A. Timed practice tests combined with structured reflection. B. Oral questioning only. C. Attendance tracking only. D. Peer observation without rubrics. 27. What is the primary goal of adult learning theories in NAT preparation? A. Promote rote memorization. B. Facilitate application of knowledge and problem solving. C. Reduce course length. D. Eliminate assessments. 28. Which approach best supports learners with diverse backgrounds in NAT preparation? A. Teaching at a single pace. Differentiated instruction and scaffolded support. C. Avoiding practical exercises. D. Focusing only on beginners. 29. When introducing statistical reasoning in NAT preparation, which method is most effective? Presenting advanced theory only. B. Connecting concepts to real exam applications. C. Avoiding statistical topics. D. Focusing on memorization. 30. Which mentoring approach promotes autonomy while ensuring ethical test preparation? A. Allowing unsupervised practice from day one. B. Gradually increasing responsibility under supervision. C. Step-by-step instruction without discussion. D. Limiting practice to theoretical content. 31. How can NAT candidates ensure understanding of test strategies? 8. Reviewing notes only. B. Combining explanations, practice exercises, and feedback. C. Avoiding self-assessment. D. Studying without timed practice. 32. Which method integrates adult learning principles with exam competency for NAT preparation? A. Lecture-only approach. B. Case-based learning with guided problem solving and reflection. C. Memorization of question banks only. D. Written exams without practice. 33. What is the key benefit of combining mentoring, assessments, and reflective exercises in NAT preparation? A. Reduces preparation time. B. Enhances competence, critical thinking, and ethical practice. C. Simplifies grading. D. Focuses only on memorization. 34. A testing coordinator notices that a group of adult learners consistently underperforms on NAT logic questions, despite strong performance in practice discussions. Which strategy best aligns instruction with adult learning theory? A. Increase lecture-focused sessions. B. Incorporate real-world, scenario-based logic tasks into study sessions. C. Provide the answer key beforehand. D. Reduce the complexity of the logic questions. 35. During NAT preparation workshops, a facilitator wants to support learners who express anxiety about time testing. Which response demonstrates effective communication and coaching? A. Everyone struggles. Just get over it. B. If you ignore the time limit, you'll feel better. C. Let's practice time drills together and discuss strategies that help you stay calm. D. Time tests are unfair, but there's nothing we can do.